How is everyone today? I'm going to manage and admit these people who are coming in. Hello, I'm going to unmute you now if you want to be. Hello, Sarah. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Anne. How are you today?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So, Anne, you've been doing a little bit of stuff for work, have you? On Zoom?
Yeah, well, we've had to take our support groups online,
Yeah.
Radiance. So, yeah, I had no idea what I was doing really.
Yeah, and I think that's okay at the moment. Everyone's sort of, just winging what we possibly can, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I guess I just need a lot of help because we have about 8 mums sometimes in the group, and then they've got babies and then toddlers, and it's really hard. Everyone's mute, and then I just speak. I just don't really know what to do.
Fair enough. How are you, Chloe? Oh, she's unmuted. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to stay quiet. I've got a couple of kids here.
Oh, that's good. I'll mute you again. I just wanted to say hello.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Very well, very well. I need some more updates on your amazing house that you've been doing.
Oh, it's all done. It's so good. Glad to be finished.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, big, massive job. Massive job.
Chloe's
been renovating an old, Chloe's been renovating a very old sort of farmhouse, isn't it, really?
Oh, it was built around 1980, but it was it had been neglected for nearly 20 years, so the ceilings had caved in and we had to cut our way into the property. It was dead rats and white ants and all the fun stuff.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so I will mute you, but unmute yourself if you want to have a chat at any stage. Okay, cool. So, we're here just talking about Zoom. This is a very, sort of unpolished presentation because it doesn't need to be polished in the slightest. Because we're all just here winging things at the moment and having a chat. So a lot of my online webinars and things are run via Zoom, and this is actually how I spend all day, every day in Zoom, because most of my clients are over East, and so this is my world. So welcome to my day, everybody. this is where I spend my days. And Amber's here. Yay, Amber, how are you? I'm not sure whether Amber's actually able to click on. I'm just going to ask her to start her video because I can see that. Oh, sorry, my granddad calls. That's how it happens, isn't it? Oh, that was one of my things. Make sure you've turned everything off. My granddad, my dad. Sarah, hi, I'm here. I'm trying to preserve bandwidth. Yep, so that's good. Excellent, Sarah. That's great. She's just said that she wants to preserve bandwidth, so I've muted with no video at this stage, which is absolutely fine. But I'm worried that Amber can't actually get on. So she's trying in a different way. And I'm admitting her again.
I don't know why my video is not working.
Yeah, it says I can ask you to start.
Oh, here you go. I can do it, yeah. Oh, there we are.
There you go. Hello.
It's very bright. I'm facing a window. It's just like,
No, that's good. That's actually one of the things that I was going to say. Do that, because then people can actually see your face. Yeah, which is really, really important.
A little bit scary though, isn't it? I have to sit back further.
No, I disagree. I totally disagree. I can see your face. No, it's really nice. It's good. And let's just start with there. Okay, so make sure your lighting is good. Make sure that you've set everything up properly. My lighting isn't fantastic in this room, so I often close this curtain when I tell my kids I'm actually working. And then if I turn this off, you'll see how different it is. So all I have there is just a light, just a bedside light in front of me here. The other thing that you can do with the light is you can get one of those round things that clips onto the top of your computer, a selfie light. I think they can buy them like $10 in Target or something or other, and they can go on top of your laptop, or they can go on top of your iPhone. They're actually really, really good for iPhones. If you're doing Zoom in a different area, or iPhone, whatever phone, smartphone, you just clip it over the top and let your camera show through. And it's actually it's a really easy way of improving your light. Okay, so that's lighting. And then secondly, have a look at your background, because if you're doing these things for work, you really be wanting to make sure that everything's safe in the background, that especially if you're working from home, you don't really want everybody to know every single thing that's in your house. So just before you start, have a look at your background, see if it is one keeping you cyber safe, and your children as well. If you don't want your children in there, make sure that it's a space that they don't come into. If you're very concerned about having their faces online, or if you've got any, even if you've got any of your kids' school uniforms and stuff like that in the background with their logos, just have a really good think about not sharing that type of, just practicing your basic cyber safety in the environment that you're in. If you're in an environment that it doesn't matter about any of that stuff, great, no problem, that's good. Poor Amber keeps trying to get on, and she was the one that really wanted this.
Oh no,
she can't get on. Yeah, I keep clicking. I've popped it live on Facebook, so hopefully she can see it in there. Yeah. Okay, so thinking about, definitely thinking about your cyber safety, thinking about what's going on, thinking about, what you're wearing. Is it going to be too revealing? Is it going to be, out of sync of what you would normally wear with your clients? And also think about things not being too hectic in the background. You sort of want to, unless you've got an amazing, if you are a painter or an artist or something like that, and you really want to show that you are that, just think about it not being too busy in the background, or wearing something that's too busy, or that kind of thing, because it can get a bit distracting. Turning off all your sounds, like I didn't turn off my phone, and my dad rang, so yeah, just turning off all your background sounds, notifications that come in, and just turning things down so that you don't get too distracted during it. Thinking about sounds, with the computer that I've got, the audio seems to be quite good on the computer I've got, but your audio might not be. So using just a headset or earbuds is really good. Most earbuds these days have a microphone on them that is quite close to your mouth. So that's just the standard ones that actually come with an iPhone or come with your phones. They usually do have a standard microphone that comes with them. Yeah, you found it. There it is, Anne. I know. It's amazing, isn't it? I've always wondered what that thing was. Yay, she's learnt something. My job is done.
I'll try
it. But that's a really good thing also if you've got background noise as well. Poor Amber. What's going on with Amber? She just can't get in. Chloe, are you able to just text Amber and say watch it live on Facebook?
I just have texted her. I can ring her if you want.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I can see she's desperately trying to get in.
She's trying on both the phone and the laptop. Amber and technology do not mix.
Yeah. So I've got this live on Facebook. So she's good on Facebook, so maybe pop her onto that.
Yeah. It's saying that Vic needs to let me in. She said.
And I have been, every time she's tried to get in, I've been clicking it saying admit.
Okay, I'll ask her to try again.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And that's the thing, just, when these Zooms happen, just expect for stuff to go wrong because it's technology and it's okay. And, you know, and admitting that as well, going, gosh, you know, someone can help me here, or, you know, and getting somebody else to help. Like I've just asked Chloe to help as well.
So with the headphones, they don't seem to be working. Do I have the sound down on the computer?
Mm-mm.
You have that down?
No. So you've clicked those headphones into your computer?
Yeah, but I don't think they're working.
No, but your computer's working really, really well. Yep. Oh, now we can't hear you because you've plugged the headphones in.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave them out.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we can actually hear you really well. So I wouldn't bother with the headphones in that situation unless you've got a lot of noise in the background.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So where will we get to? So that's the sound. Yep. Okay, I'll try and admit Amber again. Poor girl. Yeah, I just keep clicking it, Chloe, and it's just not working. Yeah. Okay, so and that's the other thing as well. If you are doing a webinar, practice it with somebody first, and see if all of this stuff does work, because this is not a webinar. This is just a bit of a catch up. So this isn't a professionally run webinar, but when you want to do a professionally run webinar on Zoom, you need to get all of this stuff, all this tech stuff out of the way initially. And okay, I still can't admit Amber. Oh, there she is. She's in. Okay. Ask to start video. Yes, and now she's connecting to audio. Yay, she's in. Hello, how are you?
I'm here.
Okay, we're breathing. We're deep breathing.
Hi. This is why I need to do this, because technology gets me. I was like, is there a Mercury retrograde right now?
Oh, it's full moon tonight. Deep breaths. Okay, so excellent. You're here, Amber. I'm just going to go. I'm doing this live on Facebook and it's been recorded, so don't stress about it. It's all here.
Oh, great for everybody.
You're here because you can ask questions and things. Yeah. So we just very, very quickly said, make sure your background is okay. So that background that you've got there is too bright for a webinar. So you'd be wanting to shut the curtains. So just, whenever you are looking at it, just practice and just see if things are, bright or not too bright. I've got a light that I turn off and on here. So making sure that your face is light. Checking the audio of yourself. And you can do that when you first start up Zoom. It says test audio. So just play with all that technology before you get on. And see if everything works. So yeah, you can now. What else was I say? Oh yeah, turn off all your phones and make sure noises and things aren't in the background. Sort of try and figure out when your next door neighbours are going to mow their lawns, and then not do your webinar then, because I cannot tell you how many times. Oh, one trick actually. When my neighbourhood is incredibly noisy and I need to do a webinar, I go into my car in the garage and I sit in my car in the garage, and I don't do it a talking face. I do it. I record my screens and then just talk over the top of it. So I turn my video off. So there's lots of different things that you can do with it. When you can work at home. And yeah, I just found my car to be, it's really sort of quite good for the sound as well. Yeah. Noises, background. I've got so many notes down here. Earbuds with the microphone if your computer doesn't work very, very well. And test audio. Close down all the other tabs that you've got on your screen, so that on your computer, so that you're and ask everybody else to do that as well. One, because you really want them to focus on what you're doing and not go into all different other tabs, but really try to shut down all your tabs, because that could sort of stop your Zoom running very, very smoothly, and the bandwidth and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so just try and shut down everything else, and try and shut down the notifications that you're getting, because that's distracting for you as well. Zoom background. Okay, so when you're first starting Zoom, you can either, I've got the paid version, but I'm pretty sure you can do this in any version. You can schedule meetings, and then you type in the meeting, and then you say who it is. You give the title, the person's name, or whatever you're doing, and then you can share the Zoom link with them. And so if anyone's got onto a call with me, that's exactly how I've done it. Just shared that Zoom meeting with them. If you've got a booking system like Acuity, you can connect it to Zoom, and it automatically sets you up a meeting for when that person has booked into Acuity. So that is really great for not, going back and forth if you've got lots of meetings coming up. So you go into invite. You can start it automatically recording into the cloud or into your computer. I still don't have a lot of confidence in the cloud, so I still record to my computer, and then I upload everything that I do onto a YouTube channel. And then I make that YouTube click unlisted. So if it's a private conversation and people want it recorded, it's too big to send them the recording. And so I just basically use YouTube as a storage venue for me, really. If you go onto my channel, there's probably only about 3 things there, but there's 50 odd behind the scenes. And then I can send them that unlisted link, and then they can only have access if they have that link. It's not a public link. Nobody else can see it, and only those people can see it. So if you've got private sessions, it's a really great thing to record and to do that. And like I said, right at the beginning, you can ask it to automatically record, which is a really good thing to do, because sometimes you just get into talking to them and then you go, oh crap, I forgot to press, the record button. So even if you don't want to record it, sometimes it's a good idea just to have that automatically recorded on anyway, because your client might actually say, oh, have you been recording this? And you're like, oh, whoops. So you can record it and you can delete it. It doesn't need to stay there. And it's also quite good if you are in a business conversation to record it, even for your own, safety is probably not the right word, but you might know what I mean. If a client comes back and sort of says, but you didn't say that, and you're like, well, I actually did, here it is. It's really, really good backup for any business conversation that you may have had. So invite them, keep the record on. In the beginning, when you are setting up that meeting, you have the choice to make their sound down, to mute them, and to unclick their video. I really suggest doing this, because you could possibly be having people who never had any concept that their camera turns on automatically, and you really want to respect their privacy, because if they don't know they're being recorded, I don't think that's cool. I think that's pretty gross. So ethically, I always, say, okay, well, would you want me to start your, do you want to start your thing? Here's an invitation to start your recording. You can, your video. And a lot of people don't know how to turn the mute on or off. So it is a good idea to mute everybody when you're getting on a call, and then unmute them as they want to. Because like you said, Anne, you've got, clients that have babies and, lots of beautiful little people in the background, and, you might have husbands at home, and you might have, at the moment, everyone's at home. Yeah. So you really, really do want to unmute. You really want to keep them muted for as long as they're comfortable, and then ask them if they want to be unmuted and then come back on. So you have that power, I guess that is, and I think that's just an ethical way of doing it, is asking them if they want to be unmuted and want to have video. So if you're doing a proper webinar, I suggest putting together a little bit of a PDF or something that you can give to your clients as you send them the link to the Zoom, saying your video will be not on, your audio will be not on. You will have the choice to, put it on. When you come into the meeting, please come in, 5 or 10 minutes beforehand and check your audio. See if your audio works. See if you need to download Zoom. You don't need to download Zoom on your desktop. Pretty sure you don't. But on your phone, I think you actually do need to download that app. Yep. And yeah, just give them a pre-email checklist of, when you turn your video on, we will be able to see your background. So please make sure that you are keeping yourself safe, and please test your audio. You can use head earbuds, or you can use your computer's microphone, just little things like that. I might try and pop together a little list so I can share it with you, and I'll share it on the Social Media Insights group. I'll just put it in the files, and we might be able to add to it. So I'll pop together a little list. So that is for just normal client calls. So that's not for that's really just for your normal client calls. So when you're doing a webinar, it's different, because webinars are a lot more polished, and it's not just a back and forth conversation of a chat. And so there is, when you can get the free Zoom and you can do one-on-one, easy, for only 30 or 45 minutes. Then you need to upgrade if you want to go longer. But currently, they may have given some form of discount, or improvement, or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, they could have done something. They should have done something at the moment to help people get online, but I'm not quite sure. When I did my last webinar on Zoom, you could get a package just for one webinar. So you didn't have to buy the whole entire sort of year's worth or the monthly worth, but you could get a package just for one webinar, where you could invite, I think, up to 100 people. And that gives you a lot more access. You can share it to Facebook. I'm live streaming this to Facebook. I don't know if it's working. I'm not going to check, but that is a possibility when you've got the paid version. Or, like I said, they could have done something at the moment to help us out in these times.
Can I just ask a question? I did pay for the next upgrade of Zoom for the Women's Health Centre, and because we're wanting to run a couple of little 8-week courses.
Yep.
So will that be enough, or do I have to actually pay?
I think that's plenty.
Okay.
Yep. I think that's plenty. That's good. No, that's good. No, that's plenty. Okay. Oh yeah, so with webinars, so just a little bit more polished. Yeah. The other thing that I absolutely love with and this is again where I spend my days, is screen share. And so you guys would actually be able to see this as well. So you can share your screen with me. and I can share my screen with you. And so if you hover down the bottom, there's a little green button that says screen share. And I'll share my screen now with you. And so you ask them to share your screen and then click the first one that says desktop and then share. And then you can see every single thing that I do on my on here. So another reason why you really want to make sure that these tabs are set for your professional whatever you're doing, because they'll be able to see everything that you can see. One thing that you might want to do if you are doing a presentation is, I really love doing my presentations in Canva at the moment. And so I'll find one that I've done. And so then all my designs, I don't know if you really should want to get onto all of this stuff. So you can share your presentation, and then you can you can do it from there. Here it is. Here's one presentation. This is one of the ones that I made for a presentation I was doing in Brisbane. And then you just say present, you know, change it, click to full view, and then you can present, you know, social media that sells, set up success, building an online presence. And you can talk through your presentation. You can talk through your whole entire thing straight from here, which just makes things so easy.
Can I ask a question, Vic?
Yeah, of course.
Is the Canva free?
Yep.
That's free. And is the Zoom, when you create your own account to be a host, is it the same link every time, and is that free?
No, it's not the same link. No, not the same link.
Yeah.
Someone's popped in the chat. Sarah to everyone, we're doing the free version. One-on-one sessions go for about 55 minutes. So that may be a bit more lenient at the moment. So that's great. Yep. And Sarah, yeah, that was a private message. So I'll answer that at the end, Sarah. Or message me anytime you want. Okay. So that Canva, that is free. The presentation templates in Canva are amazing, but that's not what we're here for now.
So do you go with Canva? Is it just like doing a PowerPoint?
Yep.
Yep. Setting up a PowerPoint presentation?
It's exactly the same, but the templates are great. It makes your presentation look schmick, like really, really good. Yeah.
So when you said share the screen,
yep.
Would you, because when I share my screen, it just comes up with all different things, I think.
Yep. Okay. So close down anything that you don't want us to see, knowing that this is being recorded and this is being live on Facebook, and I'll show you how to do that.
Oh, so I do it now?
Yeah. Do you want to?
I don't know what's on my screen.
Okay, so all you do is just hover over the...
Well, I'll do it and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll see what happens.
Hover over the share.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, and then it will say, you know, which screen do you want to share. So it's usually the desktop one, the one on the top left side. And just click on that one and say share.
This one?
Oh, we can't see yet what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
And then
this is just my desktop or the
there
things.
It is. Yep. So now we can see every single thing that you've got on your screen.
So if I wanted to go into like the presentation, I would just click into something then, and that's how I would do it?
Yep. That is one way of doing it. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep. And again, this is another reason why you really don't want your notifications to come up all the time. Because, you know, if you've got people messaging privately through Facebook, that will come up when you're sharing your screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'd already have my things set up, ready to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. And so, yeah, Amber, that's a really, really easy way of doing your presentation. Really easy way of doing any sort of webinar or presentation. And again, it's recorded. So then you can use that recording and send it or pop it onto a YouTube, get that link, and then send it via your email list, or send it to, send it to your group, or send it in your Facebook page. Even, if you're Instagram, put that as your link in your Instagram, to say, I've just created a new webinar, go to the bio and click that link. There's a hack for that, but we're not talking about Instagram. So so basically that's that's how you do it. Just a few tiny bits and pieces every single time I get online. I take 3 deep breaths. I take my shoes off. I ground myself. I give myself a little pep talk in my head, do some affirmations, go to the toilet before you get on, because I was on a call yesterday for 2.5 hours, and you're not stopping a Zoom that is being recorded to go to the toilet. So yeah, do all your stuff that you would normally do if you were about to get on stage and you are about to present, because you are presenting when you're here. Yeah. What else can I say? I've got my notes down here because this is just a little, quick presentation. But if you're doing a proper one and you really need to just talk and have little reminders, I put little sticky notes around my screen, just with little, oh yeah, I've got to remember to tell them that. Oh yeah, I've got to remember to tell them that. Oh yeah, I've got to remember to tell them that. And so all you see is my eyes going like this, so, oh yeah, I've said that. Oh yeah, I said that. Yeah, good. Yeah. And so it makes it look like you know what you're talking about. But and it's just a really good reminder, because when we do get into the flow of doing these things, we do sometimes forget what other things that we really want to say, especially if we're tech challenged, or if we're distracted, or if we've got other things on our mind. And if you really, really want to get your message across, you're quite passionate about it. And if I get into a zone and then I forget to tell people stuff, so putting those little things around really prompt me and help me to do that. Yeah, cool. Webinar package, invite, record, send emails. I think that's it. What else do we want to know anything else about this platform, or what's going?
Can I ask some questions, Vic?
Of course you can.
Amber. Hey, you mentioned, I've just written a few notes, and you've mentioned how you do the video with no video, or no, do the recording with no video. So how would you do that? So when you're in your car, you click record on the Zoom, and then, but you switch off the video, so it's just audio. Is that right? And then, so if you want to show that later.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. I've just clicked off video.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Ah, okay. So if you wanted to do that, but talk through, like, for example, a PowerPoint presentation you've got, rather than people see your face so they're distracted, you can do that?
Yep.
Okay, so you record the video first and then add the thing.
No, you record the video as you go.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So when you record it, where does it save? Because I thought I did one the other day.
On your computer, you can choose for it to either save onto your computer or into the cloud. I don't save into the cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've always clicked in the where we set up the meeting. It will ask you where you want it to be recorded, and I click, save it to my computer. Okay. And then it went into somewhere weird. It took me a while to find them, actually. It went into my documents in a Zoom file, and then I had to open up the Zoom file and then go and get the recording. When I'm doing recordings that aren't live, like this one, and I just want to make it like a presentation, I do this, and then I put this recording into iMovie. So into a movie processing thing, either Audacity or iMovie. I'm on a Mac, so I use iMovie. But iMovies you can use on your iPhone as well. And then I crop the beginning and I crop the end, because it's usually me sniffing or, you know, moving in my chair or something like that. I crop the beginning and crop the end. And then it's actually a really nice presentation. Mm-hmm. that you've got there, and that seems to work really, really well. Remembering that these, when they're recorded, are they're a lot of memory, and so that's another thing that you might want to do if you are recording on your phone, is take out as much on your phone as you can. So, you know, get all those beautiful photos into a hard drive. Get all the videos off your phone into a hard drive, because you don't want to get halfway through your recording and then your phone say, I've run out of memory. And you're like, are you serious? You know, so yeah, if you are doing it on your phone or even on your computer, I know I've bumped up my computer big time doing video. And that's the other reason why I store all my videos on YouTube, because it's so much. Oh, look at that bird. Oh, it's so much memory on you. I mean, I do 4 or 5, you know, maybe 3 or 4 a day of these Zooms. And yeah, I just don't want them clogging up my memory all the time. Yeah. Anything else, Amber?
Yes. You said the different links every time, which was Chloe's question. And so that means it's going to give you a different password every time as well. So you need to, like, as the host, you need to go into set up the meeting first, and then you get the link and the password. Do you? Is that how you do it?
I don't password protect any of my stuff because it makes it harder.
Right.
Yeah, you can, but I don't know. I mean, I've heard a past couple of days hackers getting into these types of things. Hackers can get into anything, you know, like, don't stop using it because they're starting to do stuff, because that means they win. So you can password protect your things. I don't, because it just makes it harder for my clients to get on. I just send them the link.
Sorry.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. I've just got so many questions. So last night when you jumped in and you said, oh, hey guys, let's do a live, let's do it tomorrow at 10, you went into Zoom and you created it, so you scheduled it. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Yep. I said, okay, let's do it with Zoom. So it went straight into Zoom. I made it, and then I copied the link that they gave me, and that's the link that you've just clicked in on.
Beautiful.
You didn't have a password to get into this. You didn't have anything like that. Now that link won't work after we finish this.
Okay, got it.
Because it was a link for this. The other thing that I've seen people do is create their own room. Create their own Zoom room. And so you can get your own private sort of link that is just yours. I'm not sure how it works though. But this is the way that I do this one. Cool.
I have a little question. I've noticed when sometimes in the group, when I'm running with the mums, they don't want me to see the house.
Yeah.
But I can still see their face. So they put up a picture of like the Eiffel Tower or something in the background.
Yep.
Or I don't know how they do that. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, there's a few little tricks and things that are around at the moment. I
just thought, you know, it might be handy for, you know, someone else to know that. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, yep. It didn't let me do it the other day when I tried to. So I will put a little PDF. I'll put it on the back of the little thing that I was going to write you. What was I going to write?
Oh, cool.
Okay, so for invitations, what to send out. Yep, and then how to change background. My sister.
Yeah, it looked really nice. Like,
does,
you know, one of the girls
really cool.
had a beautiful beach, and
yeah.
She was like, I did this because I didn't want you to see my messy room.
Yeah, and that's great. That's really good. Yeah, and they're fun as well. Yeah. The one that I looked at, though, I don't know if it's because I'm on a Mac. I had to have a green screen behind me. And I don't have a green screen. I can't be buying a green screen. I don't,
I don't know.
But it did work with my sister-in-law who wasn't on a Mac. So yeah, I'll see what she did with it. I'll ask her.
Cool.
Yep, and she could change.
And the other thing,
here I am, San Francisco, and here I am in London, and here I am in Paris. I'm like, oh, yeah. Looked really cool.
Yeah. I just have one more question. When I first, a few weeks ago, when we did our first one, there was a little section where you could, but I can't see it now, that I think it was on the messages, and you could upload a file. So like I had a little, a sheet I was sharing with the mums.
Yep.
And it was just like a 30-day thing to stay sane with your kids. And I just uploaded the file on the message, but now it doesn't seem to be there. You know, if it was just a one little thing, I suppose, I mean, you could do it the way share screen.
Yeah, you could share the screen. I was just looking around to try and see.
Yeah, there was this little one, so then they could see it while I was talking, and then they could actually save it to their computer, saving me emailing it out to everyone.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
But now it's not there. I can't see it.
I can't see it either.
Yeah, it was on, I think it was on the chat, and then I said on the chat, I'm just uploading a file. Yeah. And I uploaded like the thing, and then they all read it while I was explaining it.
Yeah, let me just, no, it's not there.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yep.
You saw it? Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe it's just a share screen now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do that down there with the chat, but it's not working.
No.
How frustrating.
Yeah, it was just easy because every time I try and share the screen, I get really confused.
Okay. Well, you did.
I tried it yesterday, and I'm just like, oh, this isn't working.
You did really well just then. Yeah.
Oh no, but that's what I mean. My whole screen comes up, then I have to find the document.
Yeah. So have all that pre-prepared.
Yeah, I'll play with that.
Sarah says, is it share screen? I think you can share files under the tab on share screen. Let me have a look. Advanced sharing options. Multiple participants can share. Advanced sharing options. No, sorry, Sarah. Good. Share screen. Nope. Share. Nope, not there. Oh, look, files. Ooh. You can share Dropbox, Microsoft, OneDrive, Google Drive, or Box. So it actually came up. Thank you very much for saying that, Sarah. You can't see what I can see at the moment, but when you press share screen, it comes up with the desktop and the whiteboard, that kind of thing. And then there's 3 things at the top. It says basic, advanced, and files. So you can click over to files and share something from there. But again, I think you'd probably have to have it all set up to go.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're fiddling around and it's not real professional.
That's it. And that's the thing. It's just having everything prepared before you get on to say, right, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Chloe says mine doesn't save files. Yeah, bugger.
I know.
Yeah, of course.
How do we comment?
So
my laptop wouldn't let me come into the Zoom. So can you only comment on a laptop device?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. Is anyone else on their phones? Because I only do Zoom on my computer. But if you have a look at the bottom, Chloe's typing, so she might be able to help you. Chloe, did you want to pop in? Did you want to? Can I unmute you? If you've thought of something.
I did remember something, and now I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can chat. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can on a mobile phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can because my mum's do.
Yeah.
You have to click on the chat, Amber. So down the bottom is the chat.
Yeah.
And then when you go in there, that's where you can comment. Can you see that on the bottom of your screen?
Yeah. It says mute, stop video, share, participants.
Click on participants and have a look and see if it's there.
So it comes up with all the names.
Yep.
And then to the right, it's got like a video thing and then a microphone saying whether they've got their microphone on or off or they're talking, and that's it.
Okay. Yep.
So maybe it's only on the laptop. That's okay. Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it. Another thing good to know, but I'm pretty sure it is somewhere. We'll have a bit more of a play around with it. Yeah. All right. Any more questions?
I'll probably think of something, but I'll play with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Oh, hi kids. Hi birds. Hi kids. And just remember, there is ridiculous amount of people using Zoom at the moment. Ridiculous amount. And so it's going to be glitchy. It's not going to be as smooth as it normally is. So yeah, don't stress too much about it because and in 3 weeks it's going to be even more when all the kids start doing online learning. Yep. So it's going to be like the whole world, not just Australia.
I've got one more question before you go. Sorry, Victoria.
It's fine.
Just in once a month in my mum's group, we're going to do like a live, I'm getting like a nutritionist in and I'm just teaching the mums how to make some simple nutritious food because a lot of the young mums don't really know how to cook. So I got this little grant and I'm sending them some vouchers to go, shopping or get some food delivered. And then we're going to do like a live cooking session.
Sounds
so
awesome.
Could I do that via Zoom?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. And then I was thinking I'd record it, but I'm going to invite like the support group mums in Collie. And then, this is one beautiful thing about Zoom is we can get everyone together.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So
that'd be really great. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'll give it a go. I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah. So just do a recording yourself on your phone, or if you can move your laptop into the kitchen. And again, look at the background, see what you want everybody to see. Check the audio when you're there. And to just see how it goes. Yep.
Yeah. It'll be trial and error.
Oh, everything's trial and error. That's it. Okay. So, Sarah says, hi Victoria, we're using a combination of phone or Skype or Zoom depending on our client needs. Zoom is great, but we are experiencing 2 main problems. If you can help advise a fix. How do we make the minimized Zoom window stay on the bottom of my screen during the sessions? Currently disappears when we click on another program unless we have both panes shrunk down, which is not ideal for note taking. Skype by default stays on top, which is great. There's a little, there is a little box at the top, and you can decide how you are going to share your screens. So there's like a grid box along the top, and you can either share, or you can see your screens, I should say. So the little grid at the top, and then you can decide on how that's going to look. And so make it, so it's long, and then it usually sits at the bottom. If you can't see, click on the little Zoom icon along the bottom of the, wherever you've got your icons, and then it comes up. We occasionally get a frowny face on a blue screen when using Zoom on the Surface Pro 4. The computer arbitrarily reboots mid-session. I've Googled it and it says a software conflict with Zoom. Sorry, I don't even know what Surface Pro is. So I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Sarah. But I guess trying not to use that software, trying to use just your stock standard Zoom and shutting everything else down behind it when you're there. Yeah. Or if moving around, it would be better on your phone. That was from you, Chloe. Okay. Is that right?
Yeah, just if you were doing something like a cooking demonstration, you'd be better off with your phone if you were moving from bench to, I don't know, but then you'd want someone else to record as well.
I'm a huge believer in keeping whatever you're filming on as still as possible. When I watch people filming and they're moving, it makes me so seasick. And I just turn off straight away. It honestly makes me really seasick. So even, you know, when people are walking on the beach and they're talking, I'm like, oh my God, I'm good at vomit. So, I'm such a firm believer of keeping your screen as still as possible, especially if you're moving or if you're cooking or if you're doing something, because you don't want all that movement in there. It can actually be quite distracting for people, especially around at the moment if we've got high anxiety. So let's just keep it as simple as we can. So grabbing your iPhone and getting clips, just getting big bulldog clips, or getting, you know, one of those clips that holds the phone that has the, you know, the little movable 3 prongs on them that you can clip onto something, and having it quite high, and then just looking through it and seeing if they can see everything that you're seeing on your kitchen. Yeah.
We'll probably play with it and just do a one between the two of us first, and then see how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, just try to keep it as still as possible.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to, it depends on your clientele, really. Like if you're at a nightclub or something like that and you're doing a live, great, have it moving. You know, no worries at all. But I just, personally, it just makes me feel a bit sick when things are moving. Cool. Okay. So Sarah says, thanks for your help. No worries. If you've got any questions, just pop them in the social media insights group. It's good when I actually get questions, because then I know what you want to learn. Because, you know, I've got so much crap in my head that I want to get out and teach you, but there's no point in me giving you stuff that's not useful to you. So yeah, just especially recently, I've just been hammering myself with more and more learning, which is good, but it's not useful for you inside my head. So so just message on that social media insights group, and it's all good. Love getting on and actually chatting and seeing everyone. It's good. Okay, so if you've got any more questions, just let me know. Otherwise, have a wonderful, safe, healthy, beautiful day.
Thanks so much.
No worries. See ya. Bye.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you.